Welcome to our NP Orlando video podcast, where we share our voices,
our stories,
and our truths.
Woo! I have to say, welcome back, and it's been a hectic weekend. Especially, let's go with, we survived the wing challenge, am I correct?
Yeah, I would say that was pretty mediocre stuff.
Yeah.
Try hotter, more exotic spices next time.
Like, it wasn't even that bad.
What was the idea that you had, like, have different spices from different regions, like an Indian spice, Mexican spice? And,
that'd be cool.
Yeah, because that way you have more of a variety of different kinds of spices instead of trying the same Cajun, ghost pepper, Carolina Reaper spice and everything.
Yeah, mix things up a bit.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, so that way you don't need to clean your palate at all.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I guess we have to travel the world next time. The world spice.
Soon.
Probably soon. Speaking of world, like the Super Bowl, and Chris, it didn't work. The jinx didn't work.
You can see me cringing over here of how disheveled I am on how it did not work. Chris, my condolences.
Thank you. It was a very sad Sunday. It's been kind of a sad week.
A sad but recovering, looking forward to kind of week. Good things are happening to us.
Yeah, most. And basically the Chiefs winning back-to-back, all that stuff. Like, not since the Patriots era, from the 2003 and 4 era.
2 for 2.
Yeah, 2 for 2. And that leaves another question right here is, would they win this again next year, or would it be someone else trying to step in his toe?
Third time's a charm. Come on. 49ers. I've never been more faithful to any team I've ever known. You guys had it in the bag. I'll give you without a doubt and everything. You guys had it. Next time, let's just try a little bit harder, and let's listen to the coach next time.
Ooh, that's a challenge one right there. We have to find out next year for that season. But speaking of Super Bowls, they were showing a lot of commercials. So basically, I got my favorite right now is the State Farm commercial when Arnold showed up, like he's trying to say "Neighbor."
Yeah.
If you haven't looked it up, if you haven't looked it up, look it up at Google and YouTube.
It's everywhere on that, and with I guess like these commercials are going to be showing up for like the next 2 months or so, and it's going to be pretty revolutionary, I'd say.
Well, I was going to say I share my favorites. How about your all favorites?
Good lord, there were so many of them out there. I'd probably just say the one that speaks out to me most is Chris Pratt's like Pringle commercial, because again, that man can know how to twirl and trim a beard right there. I could pull it up too, but that'll be for another time.
Another time.
And plus, my girlfriend would absolutely hate it if I got rid of this and everything. Among other members here at nonPareil.
I think the Duncan one is my favorite. I think I like seeing Tom Brady in a commercial because it's just so not like him, but then it's also very much like him now since he's been retired. So Duncan.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Tom Brady.
I mean, somehow I knew you were gonna like that
I
commercial.
loved that commercial.
That's how I knew. I was like, he's gonna go for the Dunkin'. He's like, bam, there he is. Well, speaking of commercials, they were also showing some movie trailers like recent release, like a whole list, like Wicked, Twisters, the sequel to Twister, Kung Fu Panda 4, Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, and Deadpool 3 that somehow broke the record from Spider-Man's record.
Oh, a lot of good choices. I would say Twisters is actually like a very strange twist because, again, that movie's not been seen, and not only a lot of people seem to know from like the attraction at Universal and everything, but that seems like a good callback to like a summer blockbuster if I've heard of one.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. I remember like watching all of that when I was in high school and everything. That's another good movie to look forward to. And Deadpool 3. Finally, we've come to the end of the trilogy of the Deadpool series.
And he's partnering with Wolverine.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's another curveball out of left field. Of that it's just like you got to add Wolverine in there.
Yep.
I think Kung Fu Panda is my favorite.
Oh,
easily.
of course.
I love Jack Black.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's so great. He's perfect for Poe. I can't wait to see another one. It's been a long time, too, since we've had Kung Fu Panda, so...
Now, not to jump the gun and everything, since we got a Kung Fu Panda 4 coming out, there's got to be a Kung Fu Panda 5 in the far future and everything. So we're not going to speculate what the plot is, but the fact that there's a 4, you have to end with a 5 and everything, because 4 movies and everything, it's going to be a bit odd, weird end there.
Wasn't in Kung Fu Panda the Furious 5, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
wait. Furious 5. Don't tell me.
All right.
Oh,
now, before we become a conspiracy channel here, let's move on to the next topic we got on the list today.
Okay. All right. Let me mix this up. Like, let's try to think. What did happen this week? Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day.
So obviously, Valentine's Day is like showing a special appreciation to our loved ones, such as your families, your friends, and your teachers. I mean, to me, that I love is giving them some cards and sharing them a piece of my artworks. Then I care for them, and I love them so much, and for all the work they've done.
Mm-hmm. For me, it definitely has to be my girlfriend and my family. They've been there for me for a lot of times where I've been having dark days, sad days, and such. When I'm around them, they make me feel at ease, and I can be around my true self and not have to worry about like showing my best and everything. I can actually just be relaxed and just take a rest or two.
For me, I'd say it's my wife, and for her, it's very easy. Every year, I just get her like a 10-pound bag of gummy bears, and she's extremely happy. Mm-hmm. Every year, it's the same thing.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
For me, same thing actually as well. Like my girlfriend in particular, she doesn't like chocolates. She gets nauseous at sweets and everything. But me and her, we've overcome obstacles and everything. And my workaround with her is that I give her cheddar cheese popcorn and everything. And it's a sweet thing that we kind of like say as a love language and everything.
Yes.
So, for you.
And that's really sweet. And this is a little question here. Like, I pretty much don't have a date or girlfriend yet, but to those who are watching online, is there any special tips and strategies to get a date or relationship, or maybe in future get a girlfriend or your future wife?
I have some advice, but Chris, go ahead first. I'm going to save mine for last for our viewers here.
Ooh. I'd say just being yourself, being true to yourself with other people, and kind of putting yourself out there to meet new people is the best advice I could give, because nobody wants to be with someone that is one way one day and then the next day is somebody else. Right?
You'd be like not necessarily fake to yourself, but you're putting on a mask and you kind of hurt yourself and become an imposter to yourself.
Exactly.
Yeah. For me, to my viewers and everything, love is not a sprint race. It's a marathon. You're going to have bumps in the road. You're going to have fights with your loved ones and everything. But make sure you communicate and talk it out. Love is the answer when it comes to this sort of thing. It's always important.
Wow. Got some good tips right here for people here, Chris and Gabe. Thank you very much. And try and think. With the Super Bowl and the football season being over, what is the future of our podcast right now? We know the weekends are going on with some Daytona 500 one.
You know I'm getting tickets for that. I love racing.
And who knows, we might get a subscriber or podcast thumbs up to represent nonPareil in the future NASCAR race.
Ooh.
Could be a possibility. If they're watching this, support NP, support nonPareil for us here.
If I were to be a NASCAR driver, I would without a doubt be driving with the NP logo on the side or on the hood of the car and everything. And that would be like a good
awesome.
Yeah, we could be real awesome.
A dream, if ever.
If you did, like, what would be your number?
Oh, good question. Shoot, I have favorite numbers and everything aside from my favorite colors and everything. But if I have to, it would either have to be number 4 or number 5 to my favorite first ever anime series I ever watched, Speed Racer. Speed Racer being number 5, or his older brother Rex Racer, since I have a younger brother and he looks up to me like an older brother. So might as well carry on the title and give him the honorary name of Speed Racer.
Oh wow! Okay, right from the start. And speaking of future, we have to find out, will we mention something about March Madness? Or can we mention something about the Oscars? Or what? We never know. We have to find out in the future. Or maybe upcoming movie releases.
Hopefully there's no slaps to give out this time around for the Oscars.
Alright, we'll never know. But anyway, I'm going to give you guys a shout out and good night. And we'll see you all next week.
Thank you for tuning in to nonPareil Radio.
Have a good night.
See you guys.